What happens when a mysterious object from another star system disappears behind the sun, but something strange keeps transmitting from its last known position? Meet 3IATLAS, the interstellar wanderer that has baffled scientists and now seems to be sending odd signals. Tonight, we follow its journey and ask, what is really happening while it hides behind the sun? Discovered on July 1st, 2025, by the Atlas Survey in Chile, 3IATLAS became only the third known interstellar object to visit our solar system. Right away, it was clear this was no ordinary visitor. Unlike the comets and asteroids born in our own celestial neighborhood, 3IATLAS travels on a hyperbolic trajectory. Think of it like a cosmic slingshot. It's moving so fast that our sun's gravity couldn't capture it. It came from the void between the stars, and it's heading back out there. But its path wasn't the only thing that raised eyebrows. Scientists noticed anomalous features. Its composition was unusual, and its behavior didn't quite match what we expect from a typical comet. This led to a tantalizing question that has been whispered in astronomy circles ever since. Is this really just a comet? As 3IATLAS made its journey inward, it headed for its closest approach to the sun, a point known as perihelion. And as it did, from our perspective here on Earth, it slipped behind the sun's blinding glare. For a time, it was completely hidden from our powerful ground-based telescopes. Usually, that's just part of the celestial dance. An object goes behind the sun. We wait. It comes out the other side. But that's precisely when things started to get strange. Because when an object vanishes behind the sun, we lose all direct visual data. And what we can't see often invites the most profound questions. While it was visually hidden, radio observatories around the world kept their metaphorical ears pointed toward its last known position. And they started picking something up. Faint, weak echoes emanating from the general region where 3IATLAS should be. Some researchers even claimed to detect patterns within these signals, patterns that seemed a little too organized, too coherent, to be simple background noise from the cosmos. Then came a bombshell. A recent article described the detection of specific radiomolecule signals, known as O lines, coming from 3IATLAS. This was a historic first for any known interstellar object. Now, O molecules can be produced naturally when water ice is zapped by sunlight, a common process for comets. But the nature of these signals, combined with the other anomalies, reignited the debate. Could these be technological emissions, the exhaust from a propulsion system, or a beacon intentionally activated? Or are they simply a natural phenomenon that we just haven't encountered before? The official word from major space agencies like NASA is cautious. They stated the object poses no threat and that all signs point to it being a natural phenomenon. It's a standard, reassuring message designed to prevent public panic. But not everyone is convinced. Some independent researchers, most famously Harvard's Avi Loeb, who has long championed the search for extraterrestrial technology, argue that the data demands we consider all possibilities. As one researcher anonymously put it, what if we are witnessing something that's not entirely natural? The official silence on the more speculative aspects of 3IATLAS has only added fuel to the fire of speculation. Why the quiet? Are they hiding something, or do they simply not have the answers? So let's entertain that more thrilling possibility for a moment. Imagine 3IATLAS isn't just a passive chunk of rock and ice passing by. Imagine it's watching, if it is indeed emitting structured signals, or if it's reacting to the sun's heat in ways we can't explain. We might be looking at a piece of technology, a probe specifically designed for observation. What would be the implications for us, for all of humanity, if we are being actively monitored by an object from another star system? For all of our history, we have been the observers, pointing our telescopes to the sky. What if, for the first time, we are the observed while it's behind the sun? 3IATLAS remains in a frustrating observational blind spot for us on Earth. But we aren't completely in the dark. We have a fleet of robotic eyes throughout the solar system, spacecraft orbiting Mars, satellites studying the sun itself. Many of them have instruments that can track its region, looking for any clues. The real moment of truth, however, is coming soon. New direct observations are expected when it re-emerges from behind the sun later this year. When it does, scientists will be watching for any changes. Has its tail changed its shape or brightness? Are the radio signals still there, and have they changed? Most importantly, has its trajectory shifted even slightly? Any deviation from its predicted path could be a smoking gun pointing towards some kind of internal propulsion or non-gravitational force we can't explain. This is our chance, humanity's chance, to capture data that could fundamentally rewrite our understanding of the universe and our place in it. Of course, there are plausible, natural explanations. One theory, supported by recent findings from the James Webb Space Telescope, is that objects that travel for billions of years between stars develop a thick, irradiated crust. This crust could behave in very strange ways when heated by a star for the first time, perhaps explaining the unusual signals and outgassing. So, whether it's natural or artificial, this object is already challenging our assumptions. We stand at a crossroads. Do we stick to the safe, comfortable assumption that everything out there is natural, or do we finally open our minds to the possibility of something more? 3IATLAS has vanished behind the sun, but the questions it has raised are brighter and louder than ever. Are we watching a strange interstellar comet perform a cosmic dance? Or is something or someone watching us? The truth is out there, and we're determined to find it. Thanks for joining us on this cosmic mystery. If you want to follow the data, the signals, and the ongoing story of our strange interstellar neighbor, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Because in the vast silence of space, silence doesn't always mean nothing is happening. Sometimes it means something extraordinary is just waiting to be discovered.